What's up guys, welcome back to Virtual Reality, to the VR and AR weekly news. So let's check out our list. What do we have? Some releases of VR games like No Man's Sky, Stormland, Until You Fall. Then Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed could perhaps be in VR. Amazon Prime Day. Then Apple stops VR and AR development. Google Stadia, Zenith, and Oculus talks about the next generation of VR headsets. Yeah, my name is Voodoo. You can find everything about VR and AR on this channel. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks to my official Patreon sponsors, Woodgoes VR, Donkey Gamer, Opperman Events, and Peter Wasmeier. If you also want to be mentioned in this list with your company or your name, please consider to support me via Patreon. Thanks to my patrons again, and let's have some fun with the weekly news, and let's go!
VoodooDE.
Do you want a game where you can use a sword and you can use magic and you can roam around in a pretty open world? Then you should check out Until You Fall. This will be on Steam Early Access on August 27 in 2019, and for me it looks pretty cool, so we can have a short look. It looks futuristic. Also the enemies are futuristic. Fighting looks pretty cool with defend and hack and slash and stuff. And this is a roguelite adventure. That means every time you start it, the world gets randomized. So the pickups are different location and the enemies. So you could play it more than once perhaps. I will try this game as soon as it's out. Steam seems to get rid of the chaos that we have on the Steam platform, but I don't believe that. So, as you perhaps know, we have like 30,000 games on Steam or something like that, and I used the discovery list and I checked out all games of the 30,000 in this library, and for me, like 29,900 of this are totally crap and bullshit. So we have to be honest here. There are some very good games on Steam, but you have to find them. And this is not so easy. So Steam tries to get rid of that with a recommender system that is AI based. So I'm logged in here now and I can choose between newer and older games. If I switch the slider here, and I can also switch between very popular and games that are not so popular. Also, we can exclude games that are on a wish list, and we can exclude games with a special tag or include games with a special tag. For our stuff, of course, virtual reality is very interesting, and now we can see that there are some recommendations here, Adventure Climb VR and stuff. For me, I nearly own every VR game because I'm a game tester, so this is perhaps not so interesting for me, but you should check it out. The link is under this video, so yeah, write under the comments if this is something for you. Did you know that the movie The Lion King was made in virtual reality? That's awesome. So the crew went to Africa, took some real photos of the environment, then they made a CGI scene, and from this scene they made a VR filmmaking game, and the whole crew was able to walk through that scenes and place cameras on different positions where they think that would be a great scene for the movie. So this is really cool. So as you can see, this is a good example that VR is not only for gaming, but it's also used in movie making. And even with a so good and known movie like The Lion King, this is very interesting. Oculus and Facebook want to invest very hard into virtual reality games, AAA games. So the rumor says, or a report by The Information says, that they signed a contract with Ubisoft to create Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell VR versions. And they mean VR versions, not VR experiences. And that means perhaps that will be very big games like Asgard's Wrath and stuff. So this is great. This is what we need in VR. Nobody wants these short experiences anymore. We got tons of them. We need full AAA games. So Ubisoft is known as a very good VR developer. They made Star Trek Bridge Crew, which was totally awesome, Space Junkies, which was also awesome, and Werewolves Within and Eagle Flight. Very good games. Only thing that I think about is that normally Ubisoft is doing cross-platform games. So for Star Trek Bridge Crew, it was possible that if you own a PlayStation VR and your friend owns a PC version, you could play together in one game. But if Oculus is in the game now, they will sign exclusive deals. So I'm pretty sure that these both games will not be available on Steam or PlayStation VR. So perhaps I'm not right, but normally this is the case. This is the only thing I'm a little bit worried about. But however, I love it that Facebook and Oculus is pushing VR so hard and investing so much into VR games. What do you think about Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell in VR? Write it in the comments. Amazon Prime Day, guys. You should take a look at Amazon from Monday to Tuesday. They have 2 days and they have different categories of virtual reality, like this year, the Go and stuff. Perhaps we have a chance that there will be some stuff cheaper than before, even the games. So I'm a big fan of having these games in my shelf. Still, this is old school, I know, but some of the PlayStation VR games are still available in a boxed version, so you could have a look. From Monday, there is a chance that it will be cheaper. Also, I know that the Insta360 Evo camera that I tested for you on my channel will be 20% off. For me, it's one of the best virtual reality cameras. You can switch it like this, then you have 180 degrees 3D, or like this, then you have 360 mode with a pretty good resolution. And also there will be a new update to prevent this picture splitting that sometimes occurs when you are very close to the camera. So you can consider that. It will be like $100 cheaper from Monday. And please guys, do me a favor, and if you don't want to support me via Patreon or other stuff, then you can just buy every stuff on Amazon via my link that it's under the video and that you can see now. So you don't pay any cent extra, but you will support me a little bit by going via this link. So also for the future, this is not only for Prime Day, you can use this link to support me for free. That would be really awesome. But that is what I wanted to say you. Check out the Amazon store at Prime Day for virtual reality stuff. So rumors say that Apple stopped every development about VR and AR. This is a little bit sad, to be honest, because I was looking forward to some stuff from Apple, but the rumors say that they even stopped everything and spreaded the employees to other projects so that they don't work there anymore. And Apple says that the 5G network is not spreaded around the planet enough, and also the weight of the headsets is not low enough to use it as a consumer product. Very sad, but perhaps it's a better idea. You know, Apple only releases very high priced premium products, so they don't want to release some medium stuff that is, yeah, it's okay but not perfect. So yeah, I think we have to wait another years to have some Apple AR and VR products. So the first people are modding stuff into their Valve Index. As you perhaps know from the last news last week, Valve released the 3D models of the Valve Index so that we can mod this headset. And look what the people did. That's awesome. So it seems that my review was really true. Most people have problems with the heat of this headset. It gets very hot. I can confirm that. If you saw my review, it gets very hot. I even feel that on my forehead here. And so the people started to do some 3D models for the 3D printer. So you can insert a cooler here and then it looks like this. Awesome. So my 3D printer has a little bit problems for now. I print PLA material with 210 degree Celsius and it's warping at the edges. I have no idea why. Perhaps somebody can help me with that. I have no idea what the heck that is. So I couldn't print that now. However, it's really cool what is possible with the Valve Index. So there is no news on Stadia for virtual reality streaming. There is a category in the FAQs of Google Stadia that says at this time we have no news to share regarding VR support on Stadia. So they don't have that for now, but they also don't say no. So this is pretty okay. So Upload VR guesses that that will be another few years for that to be published, and I think the same. We have to be very patient here. But think about this. It would be awesome to play games like Asgard's Wrath with awesome graphics, but without the need of a high-end PC. Wow, this would be awesome. I really hope that Google will release that in some years with Stadia. For me, I already pre-ordered the controller and the Stadia stuff, so expect a review from me for that streaming stuff, even though it's not VR, but it will be interesting for some people out there, I think. So finally, we can see some gameplay of Zenith. So last week we talked about that it will be Beat Saber combat style, and I asked, what the heck, how does that work? And now we can see that. So look at this, the enemy is coming now. So we are in fight soon in 3, 2, 1 now. And look at these lines. There are lines on the enemies and we have to hit the enemy exactly in the same way. Then the lines appear with the two Beat Saber sabers. So I have to be honest here, guys. This looks like they want to force the success of this game by implementing Beat Saber, the most famous game. So why on earth should we use everything about Beat Saber in a VR MMO? Guess we will fight tons and thousands and millions of enemies in this game, and we always have to do this mini game with the Beat Sabers. I don't think that fits into a VR game. Perhaps I'm wrong, I will try that, but this is my first opinion when I saw this Beat Saber gameplay in a VR MMO. What is your opinion about this? Do you look forward to that or do you think the same? Would be very interesting. Write it in the comments below. So it seems that the release of No Man's Sky VR is not so far away. Why is that? So the Australian government says that they give this game a PG rating. So, and this means that the release is mostly not far away. We only talk about several weeks. So this could be awesome. We know that it will be in the summer holidays, but we don't know when. So this summer will be the release. So if you don't know this game, this is an update for No Man's Sky. It's called Beyond, and it will have VR support and a better multiplayer mode. So it will be released on every VR platform. And I really hope they will do a very good controls, VR controls of this game. So this is the most important. I don't worry about the graphics or stuff, but I worry about the controls. They need to do that perfect, that we can control it with the knuckles controllers or stuff, that it will be really immersive. So no UI where we have to have a mouse pointer or stuff with the controller. So it must be immersive, and then this could be very, very cool. I already own this game. This update will be for free, and I will show it to you as soon as it is released. Also, the release of Stormland seems to be not so far away. So the developers confirmed holiday 2019, and now we also only talk about several weeks until this game come out. So if you didn't see my gameplay of this game, go on my channel and check it out. I can confirm this is awesome. This is a really, really cool game. It's amazing, and I'm pretty sure this is a must-have in virtual reality. It's Oculus exclusive, but I really hope that it will be supported by Revive with also the index controllers and stuff. That would be amazing. I will try this out for you, and yeah, as soon as it's out, of course I will show it again for you. So the lead VR and AR designer John Legs of Oculus on Facebook had a really interesting tweet, and he said, what's next is where things really get interesting. So on the Oculus Connect 5, where I also have been, Mark Zuckerberg said that for Oculus and Facebook, the first generation is now finished. So there are 3 headsets for them in the first generation: the Oculus Go, the Oculus Quest, and the Rift S. So now they have finished the first generation, and the next generation is the second generation. And you know that they are developing stuff with finger tracking, eye tracking, full body tracking, and also this Half Dome project. Very, very interesting. So I don't expect that there will be some news about this on the Oculus Connect 6, but perhaps next year there will be some news about all of this stuff, and I don't expect that they release a new headset in the next 2 years, but I also guess there will be something very interesting in the next 3 years or something like that. The psychological horror game Rise of Insanity was released for the PlayStation VR now. So this is a really spooky and cool horror game for the PlayStation VR, but you cannot play it with the Move controllers. Only DualShock 4 controllers are supported, and there is a little chance that you will experience motion sickness. So be a little bit careful with this game. It's available for $13 or £12 on the PlayStation Store. From now on, just have a look, and I can recommend this game. Finally, we can go for the beta version. We can sign up for the beta version that will be unlocked this month for Minecraft Earth. That's awesome. Look at this. So if you are in your garden, you can use Minecraft and place some blocks in your garden and even play it with your friend in multiplayer. So the sign up is only available for Apple devices, but it will be very soon also available for Android devices, and the beta will be released in July 2019. I'm really looking forward to that game. I already signed up, and I will show this if I'm allowed to show this soon. Thanks to my official Patreon sponsors again, Woodghost VR, Danke Gamer, Overman Events und Peter Wasmeier, and to my new patrons this week, Tobias, Lutz and Andre. Thank you very much. If you want to support me, check this out, and please remember the Amazon Prime Day that you go via my link that you can support me for free, or via Amazon Twitch Prime for free once per month. That would be awesome. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me thumbs up, and see you next time in virtual reality, guys. See ya!
VoodooDE